Here are some tips to avoid job scams. As of June 30th, 2023, there have been over 32,000 reports of fraud in Canada, affecting more than 21,000 victims and costing them $283.5 million in losses. Scams are becoming more complex and prevalent every year. The provincial and Canadian governments host the following websites, which contain information on common scams and how to avoid them. Check these websites and read the details on how these scams work. Doing so will help you spot the scam more easily. On these sites you can see listings of scams, for example, online scams, email scams, in-person scams, job scams, etc. You can also get a description of how to identify key indicators of each scam and tips on how to protect yourself. One of the common job scams that target student job seekers involves counterfeit checks. The scammer will find your resume on a job posting website. You may even accidentally apply to a fraudulent job without even knowing that the job was fake. You may be asked to accept a check using your personal bank account. These jobs may be called mystery shopper, personal assistant, or some other title. You'll often be asked to send money to other accounts or purchase gift cards. These jobs will often appear to be high-paying with flexible hours and great benefits. It's also common for scammers to provide a story explaining that they need help with these purchases, at which point they'll often tell you that you can keep part of the funds for yourself. The checks given in these scams will eventually be found as fraudulent by the bank, and you will be responsible for paying the money back to the bank. Scammers will go to great lengths to look convincing. For example, you may receive a contract to your email with the name of a large, well-known company logo. The contract may appear real and may appear to be signed by the real CEO of the business. The government websites shown earlier are the best resources for you to learn how these scams work. If you encounter a job offer that you think might be a scam and you're unsure, book an appointment with a career advisor, as we may be able to help. If you become a victim of a scam, the government websites shown earlier explain how to report it and the steps you can take to make sure that your identity will not be stolen. Reporting it helps the government stop these scams from affecting more victims. Above all, be careful when getting hired, especially if you get hired without ever physically visiting the place of business. Don't share your personal information unless you're sure that the job offer is legitimate. If you're unsure, speak with a career advisor. Be safe and good luck with your job search.